Hi, my name is Adam Hajat, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate my project, which is a vulnerable web application designed to help beginners. The main idea of my project was to create something simple and interactive where users can actually try out the 4 core vulnerabilities. So I'll start with my dashboard. This is the main homepage. As you can see, I've got links to the interactive labs. We have SQL injection, XSS, IDOR, and CSRF. So now I'll go on to the vulnerabilities, the actual labs. Here you can see it states this application is intentionally vulnerable and for educational purposes only. So first I'll start with the SQL injection lab. So as you can see, there's a login page. Over here, I've given instructions on what to do. So I'll just paste this into the box, and any password should do. And login was successful. As you can see, I've completed the challenge, and it shows that the progress has gone up as well by 25%, seeing as I've got 4 challenges. So progress works, and my SQL injection lab works also. Now I'll move on to the cross-site scripting. As you can see, it's the same layout as my SQL injection as well. So I'll go to the comments section. Over here is the instructions. Once again, nice and simple for any beginner to get through, really. So I'll copy paste this through. Copy. Just paste it in there. And yeah, and it works. Comments stored and rendered. If payload is executable, it runs and render. Over here is a little description area, which is the same on every page. So over here, it goes through what cross-site scripting is and examples and, the real world effects and the importance of it. So I'll just click back to the vulnerabilities page. And that's 2 out of the 4 done. As you can see here, 2 of 4 challenges completed, 50% done. And of course, if I wanted to just reset the progress, I can just click reset, and there you go. Reset successfully, and it just goes back to normal. Right, now I'll move on to IDOR. So here the instructions are: switch between users below. Notice you can view any user's profile without restriction. This simulates an insecure direct object reference IDOR vulnerability. So here you can see there's a user here, and you can see their details, the email, the role, even the account balance. So this is someone who's actually logged in. So Alice Carter is who's logged in. If I move on to a second user, this is unauthorized data exposure. So IDOR, you can see that you can access different user profiles. As it says here, when you click user 2 or 3, their profile data is shown even though there is no authorization check in a real application. And as you can see, it does expose private information. As you can see, the account balance of Brian, and in user 3, the exact same. Chloe, you can see her user balance also. And it's the same as the other pages of the academic brief, what it is, technical mechanisms, example attack scenarios, real world impact and mitigation. Back to vulnerabilities. As you can see, completed again. I'll go to cross-site request forgery. Same layout once again. So I've got my CSRF challenge. Instructions are here. This page simulates a cross-site request forgery vulnerability. You're going to perform an action. Over here, we'll enter the email. So I can just enter any email really. So I'll just use adam@gmail.com. And there you go, email changed. via site. So as it says, as exactly was what happened. It says a request includes a new email value. The app accepts it and applies the change without verifying the request origin. This demonstrates how forged requests can trigger actions on behalf of a user. And that's exactly what's happened. The same over here as the other pages, the academic brief. Just a brief explanation of what it is. Everything's pretty straightforward, perfect for beginners, explanations, and it all makes sense. It's perfect for any learner. And that's all the challenges completed. I'll just refresh it there. Sorry. This is the progress page, sorry. You can just reset the progress there. So it's almost like a reward system where it shows when the labs are completed. So let's go back to the challenges, back to the home page. So I've got an explanation section as well for each vulnerability. So in cybersecurity, of course, these are the 4 core vulnerabilities: SQL injection, XSS, IDOR, and CSRF. So I just focused on the 4 main core ones, as they are the most common in today's world. I've got the feedback page, so I'll just show you this working right now. Put in an email. As you can see, it works. Select a topic. I'll use general experience, just a feedback page. I'll give it an excellent. And I'll just try a little note here. Everything works as it should. Submit feedback. Feedback submitted successfully, and there you go. It's there, saved in the local storage. So everything works as it should. I'll go to the sign up page. I'll make an account. So I'll use Hassan Mia h.mia@gmail.com. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Just any password will do. Sign up successful, and as soon as I sign up, it takes me straight to the login page, where the login page is just another. It takes you to the SQL injection, seen as it's just a login vulnerability there, which keeps it nice and simple for the user. All in all, I think the website does exactly what I wanted it to do. It's achieved what I've talked about in my dissertation. It's nice and simple. I've had feedback from a few classmates, and everything's in working order. If I was to improve this in the future, I'd probably add a backend system to make it I'd make it more realistic, include more types of vulnerabilities, because of course there's not just 4 vulnerabilities, but there are many more. So I'll definitely add some more, and I'd add secure versions so users can compare vulnerable and secure implementations. I'd also look at doing more structured user testing to better measure how effective it is as a learning tool. But yeah, overall the project, its aim of creating a simple and interactive way to demonstrate web security vulnerabilities. Thank you for watching.